Welcome to the mathematics in my channel. In this video we are going to solve this interesting integral. Here instead of limit we have this mathematical notation. So what is the meaning? Okay, we can write this is equal to here 0 to 5 over 8. So 0 to 5 over 8 dx over the square root of 1 minus sine of 2 times x, then plus 3 pi over 8 to 5 over 2. So integral from 3 pi over 8 to pi over 2 dx over the square root of 1 minus sine of 2 times x. Okay, now here we have dx over the square root of 1 minus sine of 2x. So now let us simplify 1 minus sine of 2 times x. So we can write now, instead of 1 we know we can plug in sine square of x plus cosine square of x, here minus sine of 2x, we know double angle formula, 2 times sine of x cosine of x. Okay, then we know now this is equal to sine of x minus cosine of x square. Okay, then still we can simplify. So first I am going to take square root of 2 as a common factor. Then here we have 1 over square root of 2 times sine of x minus 1 over square root of 2 times cosine of x, here 2. Okay, then instead of 1 over here we square root of 2 square, we know 2. Now here instead of 1 over square root of 2 we can plug in cosine of pi over 4 sine of x minus here sine of 5 over 4 cosine of x square. Okay, then we know this formula. So here we have sine of x minus 5 over 4, sine of x minus 5 over 4, here is cos, so sine square of x minus 5 over 4. Now here we have square root, so if we take the square root of 1 minus sine of 2x, we know we will have square root of 2 times absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4. Okay, then if we take this integral I1 and this integral I2, so now our integral I1 becomes I1, we can write 1 over square root of 2, 1 over square root of 2, integral from 0 to pi over 8 dx over now instead of square root 1 minus sine of 2x we have here absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4. Okay, now here limit 0 to 5 over 8, so 0 to 5 over 8. Now we are going to consider sine of x minus 5 over 4. Sine of x minus 5 over 4, we know this is lower than to 0. If we plug in 0 to 5 over 8, the value in between this range, we know sine of x minus 5 over 4 lower than to 0. Therefore absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4, we know minus sine of x minus 5 over 4, and we know this is equal to sine of pi over 4 minus x, 5 over 4 minus x. Then if you consider I2, here I2, we know I2 is equal to 3 pi over 8 to pi over 2. Here also we have square root of 2, so 1 over square root of 2 dx over absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4. Now we know in this range x 0 here 5 here 3 5 over 8, so here not 0 3 5 over 8 to 5 over 2. We know sine of x minus 5 over 4 always greater than to 0. Therefore we know absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4, absolute value of x minus sine x minus 5 over 4 is equal to sine of x minus 5 over 4, sorry, x minus 5 over 4. So now we can write okay, let's consider now I1. So I1 is equal to 1 over the square root of 2 integral from 0 to pi over 8 dx over, now we know absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4 is equal to sine of pi over 4 minus x. Now to evaluate this integral we can take a substitution. So we can take pi over 4 minus x is equal to u, then we know differentiation minus dx is equal to du. So we can write I1 is equal to 1 over the square root of 2. Now we should change the boundaries. Limit lower limit when x approaches to 0, we know u approaches to pi over 4. Upper limit when x approaches to 5 over 8, here we know u approaches to pi over 8. Then dx we know minus du over sine of u. Now we can change the limit here. When we change the limit, this minus get cancelled, so 5 over 8 to 5 over 4 sorry, du over sine of u. Okay, then sorry, then we know here cosecant of u. So we know the integral natural log of tan of u over 2, natural log of tan of u over 2 from 5 over 8 to pi over 4. Now if we apply limit, we know natural log of tan of 5 over 8 minus tan of 5 over 16. So according to property of natural log, we can write tan of 5 over 8 over tan of 5 over 16. Okay, this is the answer for I1. Now let's consider I2. So I2 is equal to 3 5 over 8 to 5 over 2, sorry, here 1 over square root of 2 and here dx over, now I2 here I2 absolute value of sine of x minus 5 over 4, we know sine of x minus 5 over 4, so sine of x minus 5 over 4. Now let's consider another substitution. So we can take x minus 5 over 4 is also equal to u, then we know dx is equal to du. Now I2 is equal to 1 over square root of 2. Now we should change the boundaries. So lower limit when x approaches to 3 5 over 8, we know 2 5 over 8, so 5 over 8, and upper limit here we have pi over 4 and du over sine of u, and this is also equal to, we know our integral I1. So I1 and I2 are same integral. So we can write our main integral I is equal to I1 plus I2, and I1 we know 1 over square root of 2, so 2 times we know the square root of 2 get cancelled, so square root of 2 times natural log of tan of 5 over 8 over tan of 5 over 16. Okay, this is the answer for this integral. If you like this type of videos, please subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.